Hello dear friends, welcome back, welcome to a new reading, a reading of the moon phases series. So this is the reading, a general reading for all signs, in particular to see the energies, to feel what's coming towards us with this full moon in Aries that happens on the 20th of October at 27 degrees and 26 minutes in Aries, and it would be at 7 o'clock 56 minutes a.m. Pacific time, 3 o'clock 56 minutes UK time, and 2 o'clock p.m. and 2 o'clock 56 minutes p.m. Universal time. So in order for you to be able to see how this full moon is impacting you, your personal life, you can follow all the details in the description box below. I give you there the site where you can make your own chart free, and you also have an example how to follow where those 27 degrees in Aries are in your personal chart, to see which house is affected, to know which area of life it's being affected. Being a full moon, it's speaking to us about things that are coming to a culmination, coming to an end, or we can harvest now the intention that we put on the new moon in Aries that happened in 12th of April, I think. So in order to see that, you find all the details in the description box below. I want to see here what's the general theme of this full moon in Aries, and I will put four questions, because it's being a full moon, we are being invited. It's much easier for us to make those releases, to see what didn't work for us, to put an end to everything that is not helping us. We tried something and didn't work, okay, we are putting an end to it. By doing these releases, the four questions that I will put in the reading after the general theme of the full moon is, if there is, as a collective, something that we missed and we have to release it in order to prepare for the next new moon, the soil for new intentions to be as good as it gets. The second question will be how we can align ourselves to the energy, to the general theme of the full moon. What's the energy that comes in order to provoke us? And fourth, what's the energy that comes in order to help us, to support us? Being a full moon, the sun and the moon are in opposition. So the sun, Mercury and Mars are in Libra. That means that Mars in Libra, it's fighting for others, fighting for justice, fighting for equalities, fighting for truth, for, we will see, maybe it will be a little bit provoking in these areas. All the other astrological predictions, I wholeheartedly invite you to check out Pam Gregory's channel. She's an astrologer and who's making a hell of a good job of it. So I won't spend any time to this and go directly to the reading. Let's start. What's the general theme of the full moon in Aries that happens at 27 degrees and 26 minutes on the 20th of October 2021? General theme of the full moon in Aries, please. Thank you. Polarity. Integrate your shadow side. There can be no light without dark. Understand the law of polarity. So maybe everything that we will be shown, everything that we will discover, everything that comes towards us, it will be both. And we have to choose what's much more attuned with us, what's much more in alignment with us. But also don't forget to make that inner work in order to accept parts that are not so good about yourself, but they also contribute to your whole self. So accept them with love, and also through everything that it's coming to us, it's like showing us it can be this way or this way. It's your choice what you are choosing. Without this, you wouldn't be able to see this. It's always a choice. It's also what the both of them, exactly as in the yin and yang. In the white part, there is a dot, black dot, and vice versa. In order to be in perfect balance, and I told you Sun is in Libra, we have to bring these two sides in perfect balance. Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. Sorry. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. What comes to the general theme of the full moon in Aries, please? Okay. Expecting miracles. Miracles are blossoming in my life with infinite abundance. It's like each and every one of us is being invited to do that inner work, to integrate everything positive. I don't want to say negative, but the shadow side. In order to bring them in balance so that we can reach this infinite balance. To see miracles, there are too many, I'm sorry. To see miracles blossoming in our life. Sometimes, in order for us to become conscious about everything, we have also to look at the shadowy side of things, of situations, of us. Adjustments are required, third quarter moon. So we need to make adjustments in the whole situation in order for us to align to this infinite abundance, to bring that balance within ourselves, within our world. And if we are looking what's happening in the world, everything is now black and white. The world cannot function if it's black and white. It has to be together, in balance. Good or bad. Which animal spirit brings their message to the general theme of the full moon in Aries, please? Vulture spirit, nothing is wasted. So even if we have this perception that we waste so much time in that direction or that direction, and nothing is wasted. Just look in nature. Everything is recyclable. Everything has its course. Everything, it changes. But nothing is wasted. And in order for us to make the needed adjustments, we have to change something in something else. Even energy changes. Earth and Fire Dragon works with you to clear the fifth dimensional ley line. It is time for service. When you give, you receive. So it's like an opportunity for us to make the needed changes in order to integrate everything, to bring everything into balance, in order to reach this infinite abundance. The obstacles are being now removed. We have the spiritual support and connection, and these are increasing. In order for us to be able to not only expect but see the miracles blossoming in our life, in order for us to be able to give and receive. By balancing everything out, it's this reciprocity. You give, you receive. Again, to the Libra sign. But we need to make some adjustments, understanding that nothing is really wasted. What somebody can give away, somebody else can find it very important, and so on. You know these things very well also. If there is, as a collective, something, being a full moon and having the opportunity to release everything that is hindering us to live in this abundance and reciprocity and balance, where nothing is being wasted really, and being conscious about it. If there is something that we need to release from ourselves, our life, our ability of approaching things, viewing things, understanding things, if there is something that needs to be released, please tell us. If we missed something. And also, I cannot remark that this picture, the fire and earth and fire dragon, and the ley lines, yes, but also with so much volcanoes there that are now activated. It's like the ley lines of the fifth dimensional reality is also present here on the earth ground. It's like a mirroring of what is there to release. And it also lava, it's being brought up to the surface, it's being released. Knight of Wands. The Hermit, and it came out in return. I switched it when but I know what it meant, okay? This is the answer, being upwards. I will tell you in a second. Ten of Wands. So, we have Knight of Wands. Can be very hasty, can be very impatient, can be very, I want to get it now, I want to take action, I want to show to myself, to others, what am I capable of. And sometimes through this hurrying, he's not able to understand everything at a deeper level. He's running away. Sometimes it can be running away from self-discovery, from that inner journey that we are being invited to do in order to integrate also our shadow side. And through that we can be hasty, and we are in a sense hasty because we are tired, we are sick and tired of all the responsibilities that we took upon ourselves. But all these responsibilities are being taken by us with our acceptance, even if that acceptance was conscious or unconscious, verbally or non-verbally. So and the answer is, this is why I turn it when I picked it up, the Hermit. Doing this inner work, listening to your inner guidance, making that choice to go deep down in the darkness in order for you to be able to see the light, to see that divine sparkle within yourself. It's exactly about polarity. Don't be hasty in doing this inner work, because the moment that you are doing it, you are bringing light, you are bringing forgiveness, you are bringing acceptance, but you are doing it for yourself, with yourself, within yourself. And through that, you can integrate the wisdom that comes with a very hard lesson that is being learned, to learn that, integrate that wisdom behind the hard experience in order for you to be able to start and releasing it the moment that we are making peace with it, the moment that we are starting and forgiving others that hurt us, maybe ourselves that we hurt others, or maybe ourselves that we let things go so much further. Start releasing these burdens, and through that being able to start something new for yourself. So don't rush things. Have faith in yourself, because spiritual support and connections are increased in order to help you to see whatever you have to see whatever made you fearful, maybe. in order for you to be able to integrate what is to integrate, in order to be able to release it. It's a hard lesson, and we are being tempted to, oh, I don't like it, that side of things, or it's something that it's not pleasant, and we turn our heads away. We don't have to do that. We need to face it, to acknowledge it, and then consciously make the choice where we are directing our attention. But in order to make that conscious choice, you have to acknowledge everything. Also, Knight of Wands can be that light warrior. And light warrior, in order to be effective, in order to be able to do his job, he makes this inner journey. Only when we are going through that dark night of the soul, we are able to see, change our perspective, understand everything from a much higher perspective, in a much deeper way. So don't be hasty in this regards, please. What's with the Knight of Wands, please? Tell me more about the Knight of Wands. Strength. You have the needed strength in order to do that. It's divine intervention that steps in and gives you that inner strength in order for you to be able not only to react, and reaction is that impulse that pushes you. It's like gives everything to you in order to act, not only react, knowing that you have the inner strength, inner guidance that you are in need of in order to accept everything. She's accepting the beastie side, the power, physical side, physical power of the lion, and vice versa. And through this balancing out, it's that symbiosis, this one, to be able to turn something that is always in polarity in something that works always together for the higher good. What's with the Hermit? Tell me more about the Hermit, please. And yes, in order for us to be able to make this inner work, to discover ourselves at a much deeper level, we have to be courageous. That lion heart, to be courageous, exactly like the Knight of Wands is. What's with the Hermit, please? Tell me more about the Hermit. There are too many. Thank you. Six of Pentacles. By doing this inner work, balance will be reestablished. But through this inner work, we also learn the lesson of reciprocity in giving to those that really know how to appreciate our gifts, to invest energy, time in those areas of our life, in those people that really appreciate it. Through that, balance is being restored. What's with the Ten of Wands, please? Those burdens, those lessons that are very hard, but because they are very hard, we learn the lesson. We achieve that wisdom behind the lesson. And we will be in the future able to recognize it from the Five of Wands and not wait until the Ten of Wands, because we will be able to say, oh, I know where it's going, I was there, I won't go there anymore. So, and we are putting an end to it at the 5, not waiting for the 10. What's with the 10 of Wands, please? The Tower, the Knight of Cups, and King of Pentacles. It can be this Tower moment. It can be something that is, and this is the burden that we are feeling when we are seeing that everything comes crumbling down. But also it can be something that it's crumbling down within ourselves, the way that we thought about things, the way that we approach things, the way that belief systems, and something that innerly is coming down. But it's coming down because destiny intervenes, because it knows that we deserve much more better than this. And it gives us, it can be something traumatic, but it gives us, in reality, it's a blessing in disguise that gives us the opportunity to start and rebuild from ground up, from zero, starting with a very solid foundation. What the Tower is missing is that very solid foundation. Knight of Cups and King of Pentacles. It's like putting heart into everything that you are now starting and rebuilding will lead you towards success, will lead you towards abundance, prosperity for yourself and for others. When you give, you receive. Giving from the purity of your heart will also bring back new opportunities, new circumstances for yourself to become successful. And the Tower comes down in order to bring this new approach of building things, not only for myself, but for me together with all others, in a very equal way, in a very balanced way. Just Four of Swords. Take the needed time in order to reconnect through meditation, through prayer to higher realms, in order to realign yourself and get the needed information so that you know how to approach these things. And also don't forget about rest. You need also physical rest. Otherwise, illness can step in. So take care of yourself from every angle, physically, mentally, spiritually, and give yourself time physically, with sleep, with recharging, and also through that it may that you will have those epiphanies, ideas in a dream. Receive them in a dream. How can we align ourselves to the general theme of the full moon in Aries, please? Strength again. So we have everything that we are in need of, but also we have that guidance that we just have to open ourselves to our guidance in order to receive everything that we are in need of, so that we know how to act and not only react. And doing it, sign of Leo has to do everything with love, unconditional love, purity of heart, courage. Be courageous. because a new start is here, a new chapter, a new opportunity, but you have to have that leap of, make the leap of faith, to have faith in order to make that leap of faith. And in order for us to be able to make that jump, we have to have courage to believe in ourselves, in our skills, in our guidance, and make that leap of faith. Three of Wands. Exactly like this, knowing that the ships are coming in, even if at this moment we are not able to see it with our sight, but deep down within us, everything it's screaming that you know that it's coming in. Just wait for it, just prepare, but in the meantime have faith. Through that faith you will be able to bring it much quicker towards you. And it also speaks to us about putting yourself on your own path, back on your own path, by being courageous, by listening to your guidance, by having that faith in yourself, in the guidance that you are receiving. You will be able to put yourself back on your path. But it's a lot of trust required, because at the moment we are not seeing it. We can feel it, we can sense it, but we cannot see it. And we have to have that faith. I know it's coming. Through that, you will be able to align yourself to the general theme, to receive all that abundance, all those miracles, or to be much more at service to others. What's with everything? Strength, Fool, and Three of Wands. Tell me more about Strength, Fool, and the Three of Wands, please. Because in a sense or another, all the cards are speaking about trust, faith. Inspiration, another opportunity giving us by divinity. Inspiration, ideas, passion, force, drive, determination in going through this. Have faith, because this wand of the Fool, it will be enlightened, it will be activated, so that you will know which way to go in order to put yourself back on your own path. This is life force, this is strength, this is the ability of keep on going. This is passion that is being fired up. Think about a new start within doing something that you are passionate about. What's the energy that comes in order to provoke us, please? What's the energy that comes in order to provoke us? Okay, the Devil. Doubts, fears. If you don't do this, I will take care of you, and so on. What's the energy that comes in order to provoke us? Queen of Swords. If you don't do what I'm saying, I'm cutting you out. I won't. You won't be able to go and do that. And it sounds very familiar. And this is the provocation. And against that provocation, we have to have faith. We are not alone. Spiritual support and connection are increasing. We have to have faith, because you have to think like this. When you see this kind of actions, the devil and the queen of, if you're not doing, and I will do that and that, it's as much as his actions are aggravating everything, it's pure sign that we are doing our job, and we are well doing our job, and he's furious about it because he's losing control. So keep on going, guys. What's the energy that comes in order to provoke us? Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is that energy. Okay, it's about, and we all want this, to have something secure, to have something stable. And because of this security and stability, we sometimes stay in situations, in relationships that are like this, because we are being threatened that we will lose our security, stability. Let's be serious. What's secure and stable about this? It's only the illusion of it. Let go, because you will let go of fears, manipulations, dependencies, codependencies. I know it's easier to say than do, but divinity is here and giving us strength twice. He feels it. This is why he's handling everything like this. Don't stop. Continue. What's with the devil, please? Because by letting go of this, you will align yourself much more with your own path, with circumstances, people that are much more like-minded, like feeling with you, and together you can build something else. Give and receive. Not to this one that's holding this the control, and the way that he's moving, he's controlling everything. He's losing it, and he senses. What's with the devil, please? Tell me more about the devil. Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups, it's exactly the opposite energy of the devil. It's serenity, it's happiness, it's reciprocity, it's respect, love. Treat him, treat this kind of energy with this. Low vibration, high vibration. The high vibration, it's simply dissolving the low vibration. He cannot stand it. This is why he's acting like this, because he knows that higher vibrations are coming towards us, and we are opening ourselves towards us, towards the 5th dimension. And this is why he's being so out of control, because he's losing control. Forgive everything. And also, when you are forgiving everything, when we came in this life, we assumed that we will play some roles in other people's life and vice versa. Now forgive all that, and with the Hermit there, that were doing something wrong to you, and say just like this: thank you for the lessons that you gave me. I release you for the role that you are playing in my life. Even if he wants to continue playing this role, I release you for this role in my life. And let it go. Universe will take care of it. By releasing him for the role that he played in your life, doesn't matter if we are speaking globally or we are speaking for our personal lives, by releasing them for their role, you are taking your own power back. He has control only when we are giving him the control. And you are becoming much more assertive, much more in your power. So this is the answer. This is what he cannot stand. This is what he cannot support. Just do it. Thank you. I release you. Go with God. Have as much light as possible on your way. What's with the Four of Pentacles, please? And through that, you are cutting this. I release you from the role. You are cutting his ability to mix in your life, in your energy, and so on. Thank you. What's with the Four of Pentacles, please? Six of Wands, letting go. Yes, it's meant to provoke us. By letting it go, releasing ourselves, releasing them from the role that they played, you will be victorious. So, I rest my case. What's the energy that comes in order to support us? Ten of Pentacles, abundance, prosperity, security, family, having security and safety, much more than a Four of Pentacles. It's Ten of Pentacles for the whole world. It's the Tree of Life. Important lessons that are being learned through the experience, through these provocations. King of Swords, becoming much more wiser, becoming much more trying. It's the energy that he's very wise, he's very analytical, very cerebral, but he always tries first to approach things, to find solution to things through diplomatic way, becoming something that comes maybe through diplomatic or through justice, because an air sign, King of Swords is the air sign, and air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We are in the age of Aquarius, and as I told you, at this full moon, the Sun, Mercury, and Mars are in Libra. Justice, bringing justice, the energy that comes in to help us, to support us, may have to deal with problems in the Justice Department, the way that we are seeing it, but it will bring security, stability, that feeling of I have everything that I need of. It's just exactly I have in order to give this to my family, to my loved ones, for them to be able, and the Queen of Pentacles, for them to be able to continue and grow in a very harmonious environment. Queen of Pentacles, again, abundance, security, success, material success. It doesn't have to be only financial, but having something that is palpable, knowing how to take care. This is a very motherly, nurturing energy. Being service. When you give, you receive. This is the energy that comes in. Being nurturing, being in service with wisdom, and see the world. I cannot look at this picture without noticing the planet as our whole family, seeing it as the abundance that it can be, and acting with wisdom also towards the planet. What's with 10 of Pentacles, please? Tell me more about the 10 of Pentacles, please. 10 of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles, because this is motherly energy. Gaia is our planet. It's our mother, if you want. The feminine side of our creation. What's with the 10 of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles, please? Okay, there are many, but I will take them. 10 of Pentacles, again. 4 of Swords, reconnect in a much deeper way through meditation, through prayer to higher realms, in order for you to be able to cut everything out, what's not good for you, what doesn't serve you anymore, together with the Queen, with the King of Swords. Sorry, it's again in balance, feminine energy with masculine energy. And through this whole experience, we can achieve self-mastery by doing something that we repeated. We learned it in a practical way, but also we were able to, we are now being helped through the energy that comes in to be able to identify patterns of thinking, patterns of doing that repeated in our life, in order to make the needed adjustments so that we land on this 10 of Pentacles and be in balance. So this is it. Okay. Let's see if there is an additional message for, I will take the Moonology cards for each and one of the steps. What we have to release, not being hasty, to do that inner work in order to start and bring that balance back, in order for us to have this opportunity. Don't see it like a trauma. This, whatever it is that is crumbling down, it's crumbling down because it's not sustainable anymore. It's run its place and it has to go, to be able to start rebuilding something, starting with that solid foundation. If there is another message, an additional message, please to this, to whatever we need. I already told you to release. Work through your fears. Thank you. New moon in Scorpio. And the next new moon is in Scorpio. What's if there is another additional message for strength, the Fool, and Three of Wands, having that undoubtable faith in yourself, in the inspiration, in the ideas that are coming in order to support you, to be courageous, to make that leap of faith, to realign yourself to your own path, to put yourself on your own path. You're very close to achieving your goals. So please continue. Don't give up. Persevere and keep on going. This one that I liked. What's with the energy that comes in to provoke us and also gives us the antidote to it? Additional message, please, to the energy that comes in to provoke us, with the Devil, Queen of Swords, and Four of Pentacles. Because it knows that we can achieve this, and this is why he's so fearless in running his fears and control and like a child that makes tantrums. What's additional message for the energy that comes in order to provoke us? I really thought about this card, but nothing will come out of this situation. So continue on. He cannot. We already start this process. We are unstoppable now. Just continue. And your commitment is being tested. It's only that, a test. And don't worry, because whatever the devil with his Queen of Swords and Four of Pentacles is doing, nothing will come out of it. So we will switch the Queen of Swords because she's here, and we will be the one that are cutting through this energy. Release him from his role. That's all. Additional message for the energy that comes in to help us, to sustain us, to support us. Additional message for the energy that comes in order to support us, with Ten of Pentacles twice, King and Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Four of Swords, nothing. I don't believe it. Additional message for the energy that comes in order to support us. There is something, I can feel it, but I don't know why it's taking it so long. Okay, twice more, and this is the first. Okay, so I hope this helped you. I hope this gives you a little bit of sunlight if you want to continue and go on and be courageous in whatever you are doing, and release. For being a full moon, release this one from its role and let the universe take care of it. Take care of you guys. Bye.